Welcome to Deadly Dames, and this is mainly November's pickup video. As you can tell from the last video to this one, it has been a little while since we've done a video. So life took over for us. We've had quite a few things happen. We were meant to be at the For the Love of Sci-Fi convention, which just happened this weekend, but for a multitude of reasons we couldn't make it. We were kind of gutted that we couldn't make it, but a friend of ours sort of said when things happen like what's happened to us, those things come first, and we know that. And luckily, that friend did go, and we were very, very happy that she was able to get the main reason why we were going. The main reason we really wanted to go was to meet Bridget Nielsen. As many of you know, Claire is a massive fantasy fan. She loves Arnie and she loves Red Sonja, and we actually got the tickets for Claire's birthday because she's such a Red Sonja fan, and unfortunately one of the reasons we couldn't go was because of me, and I don't want to go into it, but I felt really bad that we couldn't get down there, and luckily Lauren was able to get this. It's so funny actually because I didn't think we were going to be able to show this in this video, but the door just chapped. I couldn't believe that. I sat down to do this video, the door chapped, realised my charger's in the video, and it was a postman. She obviously is really quick. She only went to the convention on Saturday, so she must have just went to the post office just after the convention, so I'll need to send her a message and say thanks so much. And it was this. And Claire is so thankful and happy. I'll try and do this without the glare, that Lauren was able to get this for us, because we were gutted that we couldn't go. But as I said, sometimes life just gets in the way and we can't do these things. Hopefully we'll get to meet Bridget Nielsen at some stage, because Claire loves Red Sonja, she loves Conan, she loves these movies, and we were happy that Lauren was able to get this for us. Lauren and Debbie, like our mum, and yeah, Claire's really happy. She couldn't be in this video because she's hiding upstairs just now. Hopefully she'll nip down before the end of it. She had such a smile on her face. I think Lauren had said when she went to Bridget Nielsen's stall, this was the photo that was there, and basically Lauren's really fussy with the photos, and basically went and picked up this massive one for us instead, which she didn't have to do, but we love this. Oh, I hit myself in the face. And really happy with this. Claire just loves fantasy films and loves these sort of sword and sorcery films, as you can tell. I'll just lift you up on it. That is her Conan sword on the wall now, next to the massive Conan poster. So that's the sort of stuff that Claire loves, and I made you squint now. Try and put it straight. And she's just so happy with having a Red Sonja that she thought she was going to miss out on. And we're happy to have it now. So thank you so much, Lauren. The next thing's actually Lauren again. Went to the Weekend of Hell, I think it's called, the one in Germany, and basically it said to me, because she knew that I'd missed Claire Higgins a couple of times. I'm a massive Hellraiser fan, and I think Claire Higgins was supposed to go to Glasgow to a convention and cancelled. I can't remember whether it was her flight was delayed or something happened, but she cancelled it, and she was meant to go to another convention I was going to, I think it might have been Sheffield, and it was cancelled, and she was actually meant to go to Glasgow again, and I think it was ill health that she was cancelled by. But it was like 3 conventions that she was meant to be at that I was going to, and all of them cancelled. I think these are still squint, sorry. And I was gutted because I'm such a Hellraiser fan. But anyway, she was at the weekend, I think it's called the Weekend of Hell, I keep forgetting the name of it. And Lauren was like, I can get it for you, and again, super happy. And anyway, to me and Claire Higgins finally. Again, one day I hope to meet her, because I think this woman's amazing in this movie. And you know what, I actually really loved the Ready Player One movie. I love the book, and she's in it again, really good in it. I know it's quite a small part that she's in. And yeah, finally have the autograph. Would hope to meet her one day. But again, Lauren, you're a star. Finally have her autograph. Happy to have it. So 2 autographs added to my collection, and the rest is movies that I've picked up. So this is kind of like November / tiny bit of December, I suppose. As many of you know, I've not been picking up as much movies as I used to. I've actually been doing a huge clear out. I sort of decided that I would rather have, I wanted to be able to look at my movie collection and just say, you know what, every movie that I have on my shelf is movies that I can safely say I love, and that's what I want to be able to do. So the films that I've been picking up are either movies that I've seen other people say, you will love this film, or I know safely I love, and they're upgrades. So the first movies I got are John Carpenter ones that I knew I had to have. So I got the 4K release, and I don't have a 4K player, but I couldn't pass up on this one, and it's the They Live release. The main reason I actually went for this is because I wanted the soundtrack, but also I wanted the Blu-ray because I don't have a Blu-ray release of this. And one day I know that either PlayStation or Xbox are going to do a 4K edition, and that's probably when I'm going to end up with a 4K. I've got a 4K TV, so I know that when they finally do a 4K player, that's when we'll have one. So I will eventually have one, but I couldn't pass up on this release of They Live, and it's actually an amazing edition. It's got the poster and the art cards, but that's not the reason why I wanted it. I wanted the soundtrack. I don't have the soundtrack of They Live, so yes, had to have this. I also, and I said I wouldn't do this, but The Fog is my all-time favourite John Carpenter movie, so I did. I caved and I got The Fog, and it's beautiful. I do actually have the Fog soundtrack already, but it's on vinyl, but this, I couldn't pass on it. I caved. I had to have it, but it's only because The Fog is my favourite movie by John Carpenter, and that's the reason why I went for it. But yes, I had to have this one. I didn't cave for Escape from New York, because I do have the Escape from New York. Oops, slid out. Try that again. I do have Escape from New York already, the soundtrack on vinyl. That was a close call when it slid out here. Oops, back in. I had the vinyl already. If I didn't have the vinyl, I would have got the 4K, the big box set of this one. But I don't have the Blu-ray, so that's the reason why I went for this one. It was 2 for $25 from HMV, so of course I went for Prince of Darkness. This is long overdue. I absolutely love the Prince of Darkness movie, and I needed to have this. I think this is one of John Carpenter's underrated movies. So yes, I went for the 2 for $25 for these two. I like Escape from LA, so I hope that one day someone will give Escape from LA this treatment, and I keep wishing and hoping and praying that someone in the UK gives In the Mouth of Madness this treatment. So hopefully one day I'll be able to say I've got both of these, like 2 for $25 maybe, or even a 4K release, because those two are John Carpenter movies that badly need a release as well. But yes, I picked up these two as well. Next one, this is a movie that did need a release. I don't actually like the VHS releases at all. I think it's big and bulky, and I think they take up too much space. But Clue needed a release, so that's the reason why I picked it up. And you know what will happen? Someone's going to actually release it as a small edition, and I'll get rid of it and pick up that. But I love the movie Clue. Had to have it, but I think these are too big and bulky. I'll show you them. So you open it up, and it's got this cardboardy sleeve, and then you open. I know people like it for nostalgia reasons, so it does look like a VHS. And then once it opens up in here, this is a poster that opens up. And then you've got a couple of like little cards, and then inside the space is just like the DVD and the Blu-ray, and that is art. That's it. So it's this big bulky, takes up loads of space on your shelf. For what reason? I don't know, just for the sake of having a box that looks like a VHS. I think it takes up too much room. It would be different if it was a VHS, because I still have a VHS player, but I think it's too big, too bulky. I understand why people like them for their nostalgia reason, but that is too big and bulky for me. I would rather have it actually looking like, I'd rather have it like this. But there was no other release of Clue, not that I could see. And I love this movie, especially see the scene where Tim Curry's character's running about doing that whole massive monologue. Makes me laugh every single time. Yeah, I love this movie, so that was the reason why I picked it up. I couldn't see another release of this, and if one of you tell me there is, I'll be like, no, but yeah, I love this film, so that's the reason why I picked this one up. And then I did 2 for $25 with the movie Mandy, my name, but A lot of people told me this is their favourite movie release of the year. I did really enjoy it. I have my theory on this movie. Claire and I were going to do a review of it. If let me know if you want to see that. We might still do it. I haven't had time. Really, as I said, we've had a lot going on this year. A multitude of things, but the things are starting to get better. Fingers crossed it gets much better. But I did enjoy this movie. It's not my favourite movie of the year. My favourite movie of the year still is Summer of '84. It certainly was out there. But yeah, I'm glad I picked it up. Still, I enjoyed it. I'm going to hang on to it. I have my theory about what I thought was happening in this movie. I'm glad I got it though. And then I got my Night of the Creeps. I haven't even opened this yet. I did have the Umbrella release, the one from Australia. I gave it to my sister. But I still need to give this one a go. I keep hoping and praying someone will release Monster Squad here, because I love Monster Squad. It is my favourite Fred Dekker movie. But yeah, I'm glad to have Night of the Creeps. And then these ones... Oh, I'll just show you this one first. People keep telling me I will love Revenge. So that's the reason why I got this one. I don't tend to take chances now because there's been too many movies. I took a chance on Mandy because so many people told me I'd love it. This is the reason why I took a chance on Revenge. There is one other movie I'm going to take a chance on, and it is the Lars von... I always get his surname wrong. Mansford Deer, is that his name? He did Nymphomaniac and... Oh, you guys all know who I'm talking about. Nymphomaniac and... Oh, name's gone out of my head. But his new movie is The House That Jack Built. People are telling me I'll like that film, but it's not released over here, I think, until March. But people keep telling me I'll like that film as well. I've not seen it yet. And also people keep telling me I'll like the new Suspiria. It didn't get a wide release over here in the cinema, so I missed that one. It was out for like 3 days, I think, here, and unfortunately I just couldn't make it to any of the cinemas it was at. But hopefully it'll come out soon and I can give it a go. But yeah, I've been told a lot about this one. It wasn't expensive. I thought, right, I'm going to give this one a go as well, and fingers crossed I'll like it. So I don't tend to give a lot of movies a go. I'll wait and see if they come onto Netflix or Amazon now. I've just been let down by too many. And these were all second hand. I got Spaceballs because Claire has never seen it. I really like Spaceballs. It was really cheap. It was £2. And then she was like, I'd never watch it again. She fell asleep for half of it. So I'm going to force her to watch the rest of it. I think Spaceballs is hilarious. My favourite one by Mel Brooks is still Young Frankenstein. I think Young Frankenstein is a genius of a movie. But Spaceballs is still funny. And then I picked up a Criterion mainly because it was on a list of movies which is supposedly like got the biggest ensemble cast in the world, and it just happened to be that we traded in a whole load of vinyls, but we couldn't get cash, or we could only get half cash because the guy didn't have enough to give us. So he said he'd give us half of it and then half store credit because he just didn't have enough money there to give us it all in cash. So we had to look about the shop, and we found Spaceballs, and then we found this one. It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World. And because we'd seen it on that list of the biggest ensemble cast, I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this one a chance. And I haven't watched it yet, we only got it yesterday. And it looked really funny, so we got this one. And then this movie was really cheap because it's supposed to be a 3-disc set. I've actually never seen the original Hammer horror Mummy. But when the person that had traded it into the shop we got this one from had only traded in the Blu-ray, but not the DVD 2 discs. So the DVD movie version of, try that again, they hadn't traded in the movie edition with the DVD or the DVD with the special features. So because those two were missing from the 3-disc set, we basically got this for like pennies. Well, not pennies, but we got it really cheap. But that was fine because the Blu-ray with the movie on it was still there, and I was happy to pay that for it just to see the movie, and pay basically hardly anything compared to what you normally pay for a Hammer movie. So yeah, so that's everything that we picked up. And again, thank you, Lauren, for picking up those signatures and saving us when we couldn't make it to For the Love of Sci-Fi. everything's falling at the side of me, and that's why I'm moving it over. And sorry that we haven't been able to make as many movies. I wish I was making movies, videos, but you know, sometimes life just throws you a curveball. But as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and take care.